Introduction. Lovelies. Babylon want me down. Selassie, the no rich. Ow.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Janice. I go by the name of beamie on my social media, so make sure that you hit me up and follow me if you're interested and like my content. But yes, I'm gonna get right into the video, guys. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and if you are new to the channel, welcome to the clan. Welcome. I'm just gonna get straight into the point. So I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like, and I realize that I get so anxious, so nervous, like when I'm out by myself. I mean, I don't go out by myself with my baby alone that much. It's only recently where I've just like started to you know, like just do things just like me and her, like just go out, because I realized that I can't depend on people forever. Do you know what I mean? Like I will need to get to a point where I have to just create that lifestyle, you know, that world, like just, you know, with me and her, and build up that confidence. I was walking through town today, right after church. So I came from church and I was walking through town, and I first of all, when I was in church, I don't know, like I was just so feeling really like just weird. Like I just feel really like nervous and anxious. And you know, I was walking through town, bearing in mind it's Sunday, so town is not really that busy. It's like afternoon coming to evening time, so it's not really busy, it's like died down. But I realized that I was feeling really anxious, and I was like, wow, like why am I feeling so anxious, you know, like what is that about? And it's not the first time where I've been out and I literally feel like maybe people are looking at me, or people like watching me, or you know, and I just feel like, do you know what, like I'm not going to stay home and just curl up and just lock myself in the house. Like what am I locking myself in the house for? You know, what's locking me in the house? You know, I'm not going to allow any form of shame or any form of, you know, just like negative vibe like keep me locked in. You know, I'm in a good place, and sometimes I feel like when you are in a good place, the enemy comes with these lies to try and make you think that you're not in a good place, you know, like that you shouldn't be happy, or you shouldn't be excited about life, you know, you shouldn't be excited about your future. And it's all a lie. I don't know if it's a part of like, you know, because I'm a new mom, so it just feels a bit weird pushing a pram around. Like I'm used to, you know, not pushing a pram. Like I'm used to holding my handbag, or you know, I'm used to just having my hands free, you know. And also I'm not used to doing life alone, which is like something that I was kind of like thinking about. Like it's so weird to do life alone, if that makes sense. Like I'm used to having somebody, you know, we're kicking it, we're doing it like kicking it, you know, like we're just doing our thing, you know. And it's weird that I am living life alone, but I'm not alone, you know. But that's what the enemy wants me to think. The enemy wants me to think that, you know, I'm just alone, like I'm lonely, you know, that, you know, I don't have any friends, like I don't have any support, or like, you know, I've kind of closed myself, like I've sealed the deal now, you know. And it's all of these negative things that the enemy is trying to put in my mind, that I'm like, I'm not alone, you know. And yeah, the journey, I feel like it's a lonely journey as a parent or as a mother, but you know, it's a journey that is so full. And when you think about it, it's crazy. Like it's so full of joy, because you're experiencing so many precious moments that people would dream of having, you know, and you have it. And when you start to actually let go of all of these ideologies and all of these thoughts out of your head, you can actually start to enjoy the moment. And this is a place that I'm at the moment, where I'm just thinking to myself, like, why would I focus on all of these negative things when I can just focus on the fact that I've got a beautiful daughter, we are building a beautiful future together, and we are doing it together. She may not be able to talk right now, she may not be able to do nothing, but just depend on my boob, and just depend on me changing her nappy and feeding her. But she will get to a place where she'll be like, mommy, mommy, mommy. And it's like, it's a beautiful thing, you know. I'm not gonna get emotional. It's a beautiful thing. And you know, I was just like, just thinking to myself, like, it's crazy. It's crazy. But another thing that I realized as well is that it makes me feel so much secure, like so much safe and so much better when I actually meet other parents that are in a similar boat as me, that, you know, I can relate to. And that's why I feel like it's so important to share your story and talk to people. You know, sometimes, yeah, we can go through things and we feel like, oh, I can't really talk about this, or, you know, I need to keep this to myself. And you either do it for different reasons. You know, it might be that you're embarrassed, you feel shame, you know, you feel like your road has diverted completely from, you know, where you were at one point in your life, where you thought it was the best place to be. And, you know, you feel like you don't want to, you know, talk about certain things, especially if you've had a child out of marriage. You know, it's a bit of like a sticky kind of, should we talk about it, should we not talk about it, like, because people either don't want to ask about the dad, they don't want to talk too much about it. We need to talk about things, because, you know, and it's not just about being a mum, it's just talking in general, what you're going through, because you have no idea how many people are going through what you're going through. And just the fact that you can be around people that will relate to you, people that you can encourage each other, like, it is so much better. And actually it actually takes you out of where the enemy wants to keep you, in a dark place, and it will actually bring light and shine light into your situation, because you realize that, wow, I am not the only person going through this. You know, I've got to the place where, and this was way before I even had my baby, I got to a place where I was like, you know, I don't care about what people think about me. And I've spoken about this in my video, you know, I don't care whether people look at me funny, talk about me, have anything to say, gossip about me. Listen, what I needed to fix, like, I've fixed that. Do you know what I mean? Like, what I needed to do, I've done that in my secret place. So when I come out in public, I feel free. Why do I feel free? I feel free because I've done everything in my secret place. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've dealt with everything. Like, what you are probably trying to condemn me for, it's already been dealt with. Do you know what I mean? Like, the conversation that you're trying to have with me right now, I've had that conversation already. So I don't worry about those things. And I feel like it's so important to deal with things in your heart, so that you don't feel condemned by other people, because there is no reason why you should feel condemned about other people. But still, I know the enemy wants to bring that condemnation. You know, the enemy wants to keep you locked, you know, speak lies into your mind and tell you that, oh, you know, you can't be in this section, you know, you need to be isolated, you know, you can't even speak to people about God because you lived in sin, or you can't encourage someone else because you've not done it the right way. Like, you know, the enemy tries to bring all of these things, but it's like, listen, I've done all of that in my secret place, and God is working with me, and I am building a relationship with God. Like, you know, when you just have to speak to yourself, like, you know, when you just have to speak to yourself and encourage yourself. My battery's gonna die, so I'm just gonna quickly wrap this up. But it's just been like a really weird kind of like feeling, and you know, it's been really like emotional, and I don't even know if it's just like a thing that I'm passing through. But guys, I've been all up in my feelings. Like, damn girl, like, you all up and emotional, huh? I literally been feeling like, yo, this is a lot, like, oh my god. But most of all, like, I've been feeling so blessed. Like, you know, when you feel blessed, you feel emotional. You know, when you feel like, I shouldn't even be this happy, because obviously, you know, life is not the best. But why do I feel so happy? Like, why do I feel so blessed? Like, why do I feel like I can do anything? Why do I feel like I have a bright future? Like, why do I feel like I'm excited about my tomorrow? Thank you so much for watching, guys, and please do hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video.